evening. I'm Susan Curtis. I'm one of the site directors at Baldwin Foothills. Along with Teresa Barnes, my co-site director, we would like to welcome you to the commencement exercises for Baldwin Foothills. We could not have continued our success here without the support of community leaders like our school board, our Baldwin County School Board Chair, Dr. Gloria Wicker. I'm sorry, not chair. Chair? Yes, Dr. Gloria Wicker. And we want to thank Baldwin High School Principal Jason Flanders and Superintendent Dr. Norris Price for their continuous support and for allowing us the use of this beautiful facility for the Baldwin Foothills commencement exercises. Thank you to everyone, that's all of you, who have shared in the goal of helping young people become confident, educated adults. Foothills continues to make this vision possible. We are grateful once again to our partner, Baldwin County Schools, for hosting our graduation in this facility. At this time, I would like to introduce the class of 2023 to share a few words. You may be seated. Now to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance, Gianna Dykes.
All right. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Treyon Salisbury will now give our welcome.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of Foothills Education Charter High School, we welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. My fellow students and I have worked extremely hard to accomplish this goal. We sincerely appreciate all of the support and encouragement we receive from our family, friends, and the dedicated staff at our various Foothills sites. Thank you for being here to share in our accomplishments on this very special occasion. On behalf of my fellow 2023 graduates, we say thank you. Rayleigh Bear will now introduce the guests.
Good evening. We would like to take this time to recognize some special guests. Will you please stand as I call your name? Dr. Sherry Gibney Sherman, Superintendent. Miss Bonnie Knight, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Nathan Franklin, Governance Board Chair. Our Foothills Regional Directors, Dr. Norris Price, Baldwin County School Superintendent. And Dr. Gloria Wicker. And other members of the Baldwin County School System and its board. Thank you all for your support and for being here this evening.
Administrators, faculty, parents, distinguished guests, and fellow graduates. My name is Madison Bush. It is my honor to speak to you as the 2022-2023 valedictorian of Foothills Charter High School. When we were kids, at some point, we all dreamed about what life would be like after we received our diploma. When I was in the 6th grade, I remember watching my older brother walk across the stage at his ceremony. I fantasized about the feeling I would have walking across the stage proudly, as all of his fellow classmates did. I tell you this story because each one of us has had our own struggles in school. At some point in high school, we all experienced a moment when we wanted to give up. Some of us struggled with the traditional pace of school. Others may have struggled with the social aspects. Maybe financial situations at home made it difficult or impossible to attend day school regularly. Thankfully, we all found Foothills. This is a place where we all felt welcomed and encouraged to continue our education. Some of our challenges may have followed us to Foothills, but we all pushed through. Class of 2023, this moment is something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Take this feeling you have now and keep it close to your heart. No one else can take this moment from you. It's up to you to continue to push through the rest of life, whether that's university, tech school, a full-time job, or the military. This milestone is not the last one we have. Take this knowledge the teachers and mentors brought to you and use it going forward. To finish up, I would like to thank my mentor, Miss Allison Terrell, and my graduation coach, Miss Christy DeLay. They always continued to encourage me on the days I felt like I would never finish my classes. All of the teachers and administrators at Foothills did an amazing job, and I could not be more grateful to have the pleasure of attending Foothills. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it.
Kelvin Jackson Jr. has earned the distinction of having the highest GPA for our 2023 graduating class and will be delivering our graduate address. Kelvin has been a delight to get to know, and we know he will be a success in all of his future plans. Kelvin?
Good evening. Good evening, fellow classmates, families, and the Baldwin Foothills faculty and staff and distinguished guests. 1 year ago, I started my Foothills journey. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew I wanted to graduate. My first day here, I was asked during orientation where I saw myself in 5 years. As I stand before you today, I'm a little closer knowing the answer to that question, thanks to the support of everyone at the Baldwin Foothills and my family. I want to take the time to thank the people who helped me on my journey. First, I want to thank the Foothills math teachers, especially Mr. Leonard, who taught me math I can use. I want to thank the English teachers with a very special thank you going to Miss Crawford, who knew I had senioritis and procrastinated in doing that last essay, but kept pushing me to get it done. I also want to thank the science teachers, especially Ms. Thompson, for always going the extra mile to recognize me for my accomplishments, big and small. And there are other science teachers that I want to thank as well. Mr. Redman, Mr. Bradford, and Mrs. Raymer helped me a lot. I also want to thank my mentor, Mr. Reeves, for always keeping it real with me and encouraging me to set and reach my weekly goals. And a very special thank you to Mrs. Curtis for being understanding and keeping me motivated. Finally, I want to thank my parents, Tracy and Kelvin Jackson Sr. Mom and Dad, thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for never giving up on me and standing beside me when I left JMA and tried online school and had no idea where I would end up. Thank you. And for the Foothill students, I want to leave you with a few following words of advice. Always ask for help. Always take advantage of the hours when the site is open. Try to not skip a day. Always manage your time wisely. And always answer when your mentor calls and be honest with them. And last, always keep going.
Hello, I'm Sherry Gibney Sherman, and I serve as superintendent of Foothills Education Charter High School. And tonight we're going to give an award to two students, and it's called the Mama Jo Spirit of Foothills Award. And these awards for students who show us that they work their very hardest to earn their diploma. Many of our students have a lot of obstacles as they come into Foothills, but they are determined and they are focused and they get the work done. And we have two of those students to share with you this evening. We named this award after my mother, Mama Jo, who passed several years ago. And she was a hard worker, and she's somebody that all of us should want to emulate. So let me proudly introduce you to two students. One is Allison Michelle Fowler, and she's got a story to share. And then our second student is Elias Trey Young from Oglethorpe Foothills, and he too has a journey to share with us. So first, let's hear from Allison.
Hello, my name is Allison Fowler, and I am incredibly honored to be accepting the Mama Jo Spirit of Foothills Scholarship. The Spirit of Foothills, in my belief, is about providing an opportunity for education to those who need it the most. The Spirit of Foothills is found in encouragement, compassion, and the belief that everyone is deserving of a chance. This belief can be found in everybody who has donated to this scholarship. It can be found in the staff of Foothills who have helped me to reach this goal. And it can be found in all of the students just like me who are working to make themselves a future they can be proud of. And I would like to say thank you to two people specifically. To Mr. Farmer, thank you for always providing a smiling face, encouraging words, and a helping hand. Without you, I would not be standing where I am today. You not only helped me to develop a plan to reach my goals, but your constant encouragement has helped me to believe that I am a capable and adept student who can do many things. You always look for the good in people and have inspired me to do the same. To Miss Hunt, thank you for never giving up on me, even at times when I felt I couldn't do it. You always believed I could. Your support and understanding has given me an example of who I want to be. You are a joy to be around and a constant light to everyone around you. You have always thought I was capable of more, and because of you, I believe it. I can proudly say I am the first in my family to graduate high school as well as the first to ever attend college. The staff at Foothills has not only given me a chance to be more, but have also inspired me to do the same for others. This fall, I will start the path to become an educator. My mission is to inspire other students to reach for their goals. I want to influence younger generations to believe in themselves and to always carry the spirit of Foothills. And as a reminder to all those who feel stuck, if you're not sure what to do next, ask for help. Life can be scary, but I believe we can all succeed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elias Trey Young, and I am a prime example of trial and tribulations that resulted in success instead of failure. Starting from early on, I was a terrible student in high school, not due to a lack of intelligence, but because I had no academic motivations or drive to go to school. Besides sports, I found school repugnant and monotonous. I missed 97 days of school my junior year and was withdrawn all because I let my senioritis hit a little early. Then I heard about Foothills and reluctantly signed up. My mom said, "It's this or jail for you, because at this rate, son, that is where you are headed." Miss Simmons made it seem like a godsend, the saving grace to my education. This place offered me a second chance at a diploma, even though I despised the thought of it. To me, Foothills was the embodiment of my failure as a son, a brother, and a grandson. Foothills never gave up on me, though. Coach Palmer was always a friendly face and a kind soul that I felt I could lean on. But this applies to all of the faculty. But shortly after COVID, disaster struck for me and my family. We lost our housing. We were living between hotels and Airbnbs, struggling to make ends meet. Foothills helped my family with food, rooms, and emotional support. Each time I slowed down and stopped making progress, Foothills kept pushing me. They offered me a program called Option B, which allowed me to focus on a trade and work with my hands. I met Mr. Colt, who is the most motivational man I have ever met. It's like he knew me and knew exactly what I needed to hear. He convinced me to pursue Option B and helped me connect with the right people to get the process started. As is the nature of the world, blessings are wrapped in hardships. For a while, things improved, but then we lost our housing again. As my family was fighting homelessness a second time, Mr. Colt and Miss Morris came to my rescue. They helped us with resources while my family and our dogs were all crammed into 1 to 2 hotel rooms, and money and patience were running low. Once I started my Option B classes, I found out that I love welding. Foothills gave me tools and equipment to go to school, but it still wasn't enough. I had to help my family. I worked a hard job, 60 hours a week, while also going to school. For the first time in my life, I had a goal of graduating from the school that I once despised. And with the people that once thought to be the embodiment of my failure, because of these people, I worked those 60 hours a week, went to welding class for 30, and slept 3 to 4 hours per night. All of this took a toll on my mental health, though I had horrible thoughts thinking how easy everything could be if I just laid down and gave up. But I didn't, I couldn't. I had people to prove wrong and twice as many people to prove right. Many a day, Mr. Colps, I'm proud of you. You're doing so well, and becoming a great man was all and only the motivation to get up and get class after a long 12-hour shift the night before. And the beloved Miss Bruce helped me do all the paperwork for school on many days through sleep-deprived manic episodes. And her kind words of affirmation helped me get through the roughest of those times. Those 8 months of being in the hotel taught me to never give up, never take anything for granted, and to love your family. Because when all else is gone or has been taken from you, God and family are all you have. We dragged ourselves through the worst of it and have been getting on our feet. But I wouldn't be who I am today or where I am today if it wasn't for the people at Foothills. Through them, I have been given the opportunity to find happiness in myself and a trade I love. The amazing people I have met through Foothills have changed my whole perspective on the school. I have grown to love it and all the people associated with it. Without them, my future would have been uncertain. I will close this speech with my favorite scripture, Proverbs 13:4. The soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of a diligent shall be made rich. The lazy man desires what hard-working people want: house, food, vacations, money, college, and retirement. But the lazy man's desires remain unsatisfied, while the diligent gain wealth. Thank you. College and retirement. But the lazy man's desires remain unsatisfied, while the diligent gain wealth. Thank you.
Hello.
We are so proud of our class of 2023 and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. We had 4 graduates in December, and we anticipate at least 6 more graduates in August. And some of you guys out there, you're going to be some of our August graduates. At this time, Ms. Curtis and I would like to present each of our graduates with the Baldwin Foothills Achievement Scholarship. We will also take this time to recognize our top site graduates and our graduates who have completed technical certificates through dual enrollment with Central Georgia Technical College. When I call your name, please come forward. Rayleigh Berry. Rayleigh will be leaving in 2 weeks to attend school in Arizona. Her goal is to become a flight attendant. Gianna Dykes. Gigi completed her CNA certificate through dual enrollment with Central Georgia Technical College. She is also the second top honor graduate for our site and will receive an additional district scholarship. Gigi plans to continue her education at Central Georgia Technical College and major in pre-nursing after graduation while working at Bostwick Nursing Center. Denzel Harden. Denzel plans to enroll in Central Georgia Technical College to study welding. He will also enter the workforce and begin a career with the UPS. Kelvin Jackson Jr. KJ is the top honor graduate for our site and will receive an additional district scholarship for this distinction. KJ will be enrolling in Georgia Military College and majoring in computer programming. Travion Salisbury. Travion completed his welding certificate through dual enrollment with Central Georgia Technical College and will be entering the workforce with a job as a welder. Gerald Sherman. Gerald also completed his welding certificate through dual enrollment with Central Georgia Technical College. He will be entering the workforce with a job in the field of construction. Davon Thames. Davon will be entering the workforce and continuing his education in the field of childhood education. Precious Young. Precious also completed her CNA certificate through dual enrollment with Central Georgia Technical College. Precious is currently working for Accord Care and will be continuing her education in the field of nursing.
Dr. Gibney Sherman, we present to you these graduates who have met or exceeded all requirements of our local governance board and the state of Georgia to be 2023 graduates of Foothills Education Charter High School. Graduates, thank you for standing. Rayleigh Canessa Berry. Gianna Hindora Taylor Dykes. Good job, Gigi. Denzel DeAvion Harden. Good job, buddy. Kelvin Bernard Jackson, Jr. Malik Latrell Ricks in absentia. Gerald Bernard Sherman. Travion Salisbury. Good job, buddy. Davon Corey Lamar Thames. Precious Kiambra Young. Davon.
Yes. Hello, everyone. All right. Hello, fellow graduates. Will you all rise? I'm sorry, y'all gotta sit down. Y'all gotta rise again. All right. We've been handed a diploma that guarantees that we have successfully reached the end of our high school years. In the years to come, let's look at, my bad, let's look back fondly of our times, Foothills, and to be proud of our accomplishments as 2023 graduating class. Now, let us take our tassels and move over our hearts. We did it.
Now to offer some inspiring words to our graduate is the superintendent of Foothills Education Charter High School, the person whose vision has led to this graduation moment for countless students who are looking for a different option for high school, Dr. Sherry Gibney Sherman. You may be seated.
What a great evening. Thanks to you students for all the work that you did in order for us to have something to celebrate tonight. And thanks to the parents and families that are here tonight and supported our students as they made their journey. And a special thanks to our staff, which is about 1,000 employees, who've worked with these students every single day to make sure they had what they need to be successful. We appreciate our site directors who managed each of our sites to make sure that the students and staff had what they needed in order for our students to be successful. We appreciate our governance board and all of our partner school districts and our communities who provided the space, time, and resources for our students to meet and earn their high school diploma. We work in partnership with the Georgia Department of Corrections and the Northeast Georgia RESA Educational Agency to work to make sure, again, that our students have what they need. We appreciate the work of Melanie Britton, who is our Regional Director for Student Services, for organizing all of the scholarships that were awarded tonight. And then to Mark Chanel. He works every single year to arrange all of the graduations to make sure that these students are celebrated the way they should be. It takes the whole Foothills community working together to support our students as they earn their high school diploma. It takes all of us. And for you students, you need to realize you're part of something bigger than the site that you graduated from. We have 21 sites. We're in 16 different school districts. And I'm going to tell you where we are, because you could have friends or relatives who need the Foothills experience. Listen up. We're in Baldwin County. In Barrow County, we're in 2 sites. We're at Russell Middle School and the Sims Academy. We're at Bibb County, Butts County, Clark County, and Elbert County will be coming on board July 1. We're in Franklin County, Greene County, Jackson County, Jasper County, Madison County, Morgan County, Oglethorpe County, Social Circle City Schools, Walton County, and we actually established a virtual campus. It's 100% virtual with 537 students enrolled, where we serve students across the state. We're in 3 state prisons. We're at Arundel, we're at Burris, and McRae is going to open in the fall as Arundel closes, and finally we're at Phillips. We're at 2 Youth Challenge Program sites, one at Fort Stewart and one at Fort Gordon. And here's the other part. You are part of a group of 2,074 students who have earned a high school diploma from Foothills. And that is of today. Today is May 11th as we're recording this speech. And by the time I get to you for your graduation, many more will have finished their task. And since we opened, we have served 16,996 students. That's how many kids have come into our doors. And some of those kids graduated, and you're one of them. Or some got a few credits and took it back to their home high school, and they graduated with their peers. And still others are still with us and are still working, but that's a lot of students coming to us in order to earn their high school diploma. We've developed life skill supports for all of our students. As a matter of fact, as we started working in Foothills in 2015, we realized that we needed to develop programs so our kids were also career ready. We established the Weld Ready program at Barrow, Jackson, Jasper, and Madison, where our students are earning welding credentials. And every single one of our students that goes through the program, they are offered jobs at Kubota, Caterpillar, and other places, and we could not be prouder. We've developed career-ready programs in other areas too. We are not only supporting students as they earn their high school diploma, but we're making sure our students are career-ready too. We established the Alumni Transition Team that's been in place for 6 years, and they help students as they graduate to find jobs, complete college applications, as they take the next step in life. We are continuing to strengthen our curriculum offerings, and we have teachers working with us every day to make sure that your curriculum that you are using for your lessons, it matches the Georgia standards and that you can do your best. We continue to offer the Foothills Plus option for students, regardless of their age. They can complete their high school diploma if they're within 5 credit hours of graduation. As I said earlier, we serve students in our 3 state prisons, and as a matter of fact, we've already awarded 391 diplomas for students attending one of those sites. And this is something for you to know and understand and appreciate. If a student is released from prison and has earned a high school diploma, chances are they don't return. As a matter of fact, the average rate of prisoners returning to prison after they were released is 40%. If you're a Foothills graduate, the average rate is 1%. We are making a difference. We also continue to offer credit transfer opportunities where students can attend Foothills part-time, earn credits, and then transfer them back to their home schools so students can graduate with their peers. As a matter of fact, we have, to this date, we have served 2,258 students in our credit transfer program, and we are just as proud of those students graduating as those who complete their whole high school diploma with us. Now, I need to update you on some legislative activity. This past year, in 2023, House Bill 87 was passed, and that impacts us directly. We will continue to operate under the Georgia Department of Education as a state completion school. We will no longer be a charter school. Our new name will be Foothills Regional High School. Foothills is working with the Georgia Department of Education to make sure that more students across the state have access to the Foothills option. It is important that students, families, and friends let their legislators and Georgia Department of Education board members know how important Foothills is to you and your future. We need more students to have this opportunity for a quality high school experience. Thanks to every student, including everyone in this room tonight, for paving the way so that other Georgia students can have the Foothills experience that they and their families deserve. As a Foothills graduate, you took the chance to enroll in a different high school. We are different. You worked at your own pace. We are opened all year. We are open at night. You worked hard in small classroom settings with adults coming in and out of your world. We assigned a mentor to you to stay connected with you. Sometimes they got into your business to make sure that there are no barriers in your way to keep you from graduating. You are brave, you are smart, you are loved, and don't ever forget that. I learned a quote from Steven Spielberg. He's a famous film director now I think this quote is a fitting message for all of our Foothills graduates, in fact, all of us in the room tonight. Listen and learn. According to journalist Katie Corrick, Stephen learned at a very young age the most valuable lesson in life from his parents. They taught him how to listen. They taught him how to listen to everybody before he made up his own mind. When you listen, you learn. You absorb like a sponge. Your life becomes so much better. Better than when you are just trying to be listened to all of the time. You are appreciated. Thank you. You are appreciated. Thank you.
Graduates, please come to the podium if you would like to make some comments.
Hi. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me because I'm being a crybaby right now, so. High school was rough for me. After COVID and moving around and missing out on a lot, sorry, I had lots of people telling me I wouldn't make it. So I wanted to take this time to thank the people that got me here. I want to say thank you to my parents. You guys have always supported me and never let me doubt myself. And my best friend, Ashlyn. Thank you for being there for me no matter what and no matter where we are. And thank you for always helping with my math homework. I would not be up here or understand geometry if it weren't for you. I love you guys so much. And thank you for everyone else for coming. And thank you, Miss West. Love you. That's it. Thank you.
We've got a bunch of shy kids tonight. Parents, grandparents, teachers, mentors, friends, and all the guests here tonight. Teresa and I cannot thank you enough for trusting us with your kids, for your love and support of these kids. We wouldn't be here tonight without you. Thank you for believing in these graduates when they sometimes had trouble believing in themselves. Thank you for encouraging them that their goals were within their reach. Thank you for sending them on to the next chapter of their lives, knowing that they do have the ability and determination to accomplish big dreams. We cannot wait to see how they shine. You all are beautiful people, and we're so proud we know you. Dr. Gibney Sherman, would you like to add any inspiring remarks?
I like to do it live too. It's hard to watch yourself in a recording. But you folks right here in front of us, dressed in blue, we could not be prouder. You have changed your lives by completing your high school diploma and getting ready for the next step. Right now, you don't know how much you've changed your lives. And you're right to thank all those folks for keeping you in order so that you could make it down to the finish line. But we could not be prouder of you. And so thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for the support group, because this does not happen alone. There's always somebody behind you, and don't ever forget that. You're never by yourself. There's always somebody that'll be in your corner, and we could not be prouder of you tonight. And I'm really very happy to introduce again my friend, Dr. Norris Price, who's the superintendent of Baldwin County Schools, and she has a message for you as well.
Congratulations to each and every one of you. I'm so proud of you, of your determination, your perseverance, your hard work to get to this point. You may make some assumptions about me because I'm the superintendent, and so you may think that my upbringing was different than maybe some of the challenges you face. And I want you to know that I grew up in poverty. I had a lot of struggles. I know what it's like to be evicted from an apartment. I know what it's like to go to bed hungry. I know what it's like to have your utilities turned off. And I know what it's like to have a support system in place that can help you to accomplish your goals. I'm the first person in my family to graduate from high school, and the first person in my family to graduate from college. So I know what you've accomplished, and I know the importance of having a support system along the way to help us. So what I want you to do is, graduates, I want you to stand, and I want you to face the audience, and I want you to give them a round of applause and tell them thank you for being there for you. And then stay right there facing the audience. Parents, family members, friends, guests, I want you to stand and thank and congratulate these graduates for their accomplishments. You can turn around and have a seat. So I just told you about what you have accomplished. I want you to know that that high school diploma changed my life forever, and it changed the life of my family. It opened doors that I did not have prior to getting a high school diploma. I heard people going into nursing. I heard welding. I heard education. I heard, I believe, computer science. What I want you to know is that tonight, by earning your high school diploma, you now have options. Options that you did not have before you graduated tonight. And I'm going to tell you what those options are, because you don't have any other options. You either are going to go to college, either a 4-year college or a 2-year college. You are going to go into the military, or you're going to go to the workforce. Those are your only choices that you have after walking out this door tonight. And if you don't have a job, you come and see me, because I will make sure that you get a job. If you don't know how to enroll and enlist in the military, you come and see me, because we will help you to do that. And if you don't know how to enroll in college, come to me, because I was helped by my high school counselor, who helped me to fill out my college application, who helped me to visit colleges, and chose where I was going to go to school. So I owe it. I want to pay it back. I want to pay it forward to anyone that has those aspirations and needs a little helping hand. I'm here for you, and I will help you whenever way you can. All of the teachers that are here that are supporting you will always be here to support you. So I also want you to join me in thanking all of the Foothills staff for a job well done. You have done a fabulous job. Again, I am extremely, extremely proud of you. I know what that high school diploma means, and I hope you know that you have done an outstanding job in making the decision and overcoming all the obstacles to earn your high school diploma tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Guests, when the graduates exit the sanctuary, the auditorium, feel like I'm at church. We ask that you remain at your seats until all the graduates have exited. We also have a few refreshments outside, and we hope you all will all stay and celebrate our graduates with us. Thank you again, and have a good evening.